Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Alchemist, where today we are heading into the third node of the Temple of Elemental Evil, the Earth node. And it's a bit
The sound of cracking stone echoes around you as you are transported into the elemental node of Earth.
Yes, shaking, cracking sounds, all sorts of nasty things. Probably Earth elementals in the area, and is... Oh, yes, of course. That's the way we must go. Despite best efforts, this gate cannot be... Oh, yes, first I need to read the stone, of course. Right? There's going to be a stone around here somewhere. Is it there? Ah, stone tablet. To honor her, you must walk the path. Mark well the poisonous lights. Light the beacons. Bring your sacrifices to the altar. Do not wake the Hierogos, lest the old worm claim your sacrifices or lives. Now this might be something about do not come empty-handed. And I'm wondering is if I came to that cold place, the water temple, if I went into there empty-handed and that's why I had such a tough boss fight at the end? I'll have to think about that. But what am I supposed to come with if not empty-handed? Well, I don't know about that. But we do have some mudmen here to worry about. So let's start out with a little bit of this. You've got to be kidding me. Oh boy, I forgot to check where I was on.
The sound of small
level.
crashes constantly echo through the caves as small stones break loose from the ceiling above.
An Umber Hulk, okay. Well, let's see what else we've got here. Oh, these are the lights that show me the path or something? Because I'm supposed to find... Well, no. Those are staying put, but... Ooh. Methods? Well, I guess you're going to find methods no matter where you go. Sand methods, I guess that goes with an Earth temple, right? Ouch, 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 ouch! Ooh, ran through you. Now, how do you run through an Earth elemental? I mean, I can understand maybe through a fire elemental with some discomfort, with an air elemental with some buffeting, through a water elemental, maybe through some swimming, but an earth elemental? That sounds mightily uncomfortable. Just saying. Oh, oops, 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 oops. Now, I put on elementals, not elementals, through stiffened skin on the assumption that I'm going to be facing much in the way of melee. What's... Slicing blow. You're bleeding from a slicing blow. Oh. Alright, well, I'll just have to unbleed myself. And... Hello? I'm so confused. Down this way. And more. We're going to have many... Oh, for some reason I thought they were going to be earth elementals. It turned out just to be methods. Oh! There were earth elementals there! Ha! I was right the first time. It was just that they were being coy with me. Ooh. Now, I had forgotten much of what was in the fire temple. I was a bit hazy on what was in the water temple. Oh. There were a number of things. Oops. Hazy. Oh, that's a construct? I mistook it for a dragon. Ouch. Oh, this is that thing I was not supposed to wake up. Alright. Ah, gotcha. Okay, let me... Okay. Note to self, don't wake up dragons. Definitely don't wake up dragons. Doesn't help when you got the earth elementals also in the area. Ouch. Alright, fine. Alright, I didn't do a very good job of reading there, did I? Well, let's see if I can survive this. Ouch. This isn't good news. Oh, no, not that way. Oh, come on. That will definitely not be marked as one of the great achievements in this game. Now, let's read this again. And let's see. Bring your sacrifices to our... Do not wake the Harlegus, lest the old worm claim your sacrifices or lives. Well, I feel maybe it's intended that we don't bring a sacrifice simply because, well, this is obviously an evil place, so we are just going to try to destroy them. Because that's a message to the faithful, and we are definitely not under that category. Now, let's see. Let's get down back to where we were, and let's finish off that dragon, because I think he only had a sliver of health left, and I think we'll be able to win round number 2. Alright, this time we take care of the elementals first. So that they won't try to... Ouch. So they won't interrupt our fight or anything like that. Now, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, okay, the dragon is... Hey, don't do that to me. Right, now let's take care of this watcher. These things are all over the place. Now, oh, pile of gold. Yeah, I suppose there'll be a pile of gold in here. We better get something out of this mess that I made of this particular dungeon. Hey, don't kill the dragon. Well, I suppose it is don't kill the dragon unless you really want a tough fight. Which... I guess I got whether I wanted it or not. There you go. Now, no, stop that. Oh, there's the chest. I was wondering if that dragon had a chest. I mean, what's a dragon without a chest, right? Where are you going? Oh. There you go. And more of these things. Okay, now are we done? Alright, where were we? Ah, let's see what's in here. Cold resistance. Well, that would have been handy for the last dungeon, wouldn't it? The sickly green light is in this direction, so let's go this way. What could possibly go wrong? You want a full list or just a partial one? Oops. Oh, we don't want too many spoilers, so I guess we'll just get a partial one for now. And that is Earth Elementals and Methods. They seem to be things that could go wrong for me. Slap, slap, slap. There you go. Oops. Ha! Now,
The sound of shifting stones reverberates all around you.
this reverberates in. Reverberate the whole place. Well, I want to make sure that I get out of here, though, before it reverberates too much. Here we go. Let's just toss a Molotov cocktail and... Hey, 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 hey. Okay, thank you, Cleric. Now, maybe I'll do the next one after leveling up to 9 so that I would have a Cleric that has a raised dead spell. There we go. That way it could come in handy. Of course, the Cleric would also would have to survive the battle in order for it to be, well, at least survive long enough in order to cast the raised dead on me. But it's better than having no such spells, right? Now, let's head out down this way. Alright, and yeah. First the methods come out, and then the elementals. I saw the MO last time. Alright. You still there? Yep, you are. Alright, good. And oh, well, there is a Wheaton orb here. Do you have a voice this time?
You know, my favorite experience to this day remains the very first time I played through the adventure that is in the DM's guide for the Red Box set. Not Keep on the Borderlands, which I loved and thought was fantastic, but this sort of like cave exploring dungeon crawl where you encounter this wizard called Bargle and you have to fight a rust monster, which is the evilest thing in the history of the creation of any Dungeons and Dragons thing ever. Because that was my very first experience, like sitting down with this game and experiencing just how awesome my imagination had the potential to be.
Oh. There is a ramp up here. That's what I missed. I thought, wait a minute, it had the yellow thing there, so I was like, something had to be here, but I don't think that was leading us to the shrine. So what am I missing here? What am I missing? Because certainly it wasn't leading me to the orb, and it wasn't leading me to the shrine. Because I thought that those lights are supposed to be leading you to the various keys, those, whatever those things are called. Ah! This way! I missed a turn. There we go. You go. You go. You go. And I'll just bash you guys with a bit of shadow. Actually, did my... that may have expired. Alright, let's stiffen skin a bit and renew that just in case. Now, let's continue on our way and find that second key thing, whatever it's called. Well, because there's a little bit more over there. Oh, how about up here? This place is so shaky. I'm surprised that the rest of the nodes aren't also shaky. Ah, here it is. The gate beacon. That's what it's called. Yes. Now, that's two. Well, well, actually, only one down because the first one was the one in order just to start up. Now that we took care of the left side of this room. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the room where we had that dragon earlier. Alright, there you go. And all of these watching stones. Ah. Full of wards. Well, this looks like our final area because looks like there's 1 out of 3 that's lit there. But we first have to deal with the guardians here. Is there going to be another dragon after we get through?
The East Earth Shrine appears to be sealed off by a mighty spell.
Yeah. And alright. There's a... Not too sure. Oh, that must be the third one there. Alright. Well, I guess that's to be expected because that's what we had at the other 2 shrines, right? That means that this is the only exit left from the room. Let's see what we can find this time. Probably not much.
As the cavern ceiling drops ever lower, you can almost feel the oppressive weight of the stone above.
Wonderful. That's never good news. Oh, oops, rust monster. That's... Speaking of rust monsters, maybe that's why they put that commentary in this section here, because you're about to run into some rust monsters. Okay, well, I think it's time. Okay. Perhaps instead of imbuing my weapon with shadow, if I'm going to be running into rust monsters, it might be a good idea to just use a shadow blade instead of imbuing my weapon with shadow. It's more convenient from the point... From the point of view when the weapon expires, that I'm at least then holding a normal weapon. If I just imbue my weapon, if I create a shadow blade, I guess a shadow blade should be immune from trouble from rust monsters since it's made of shadow instead of metal. Oh, a gate beacon. Alright. That was convenient. With a convenient one, let's see where the third one is. Most likely the third one will not be so convenient because the pattern is usually there's one that's... Whoopsie daisy! Yeah, that was... Surprise! Come along, have fun! Now, I don't see any green lights around here, which is usually a bad sign from the point of view of finding something. Especially in the form of gate beacons. Yes. It's not exactly a term that rolls off my mouth. Alright, now we've got this path over here. No swirly lights here either. So where should the third swirly light be? Well, there might be a commentary down this way or something. Really? Really? Nothing? How about this way? There you go. Now we got something here. But, oh, commentary. Will Wheaton talks about his worst D&D experience. My worst D&D experience is when they fouled up my commentary so that no one could hear it. Now, what did I miss this time? Did I miss another exit from this specific room? See, that's the exit I took earlier. Was it something way at the beginning that I missed? Well, I guess I'll have to go back and find out, because I think I've explored all of the obvious paths, but of course this is Dungeons & Dragons, and not all paths are obvious. Back here near the beginning, there were a couple of turnoffs that I missed completely. Ooh. Yeah. Oopsie-daisy. Let's check these out. Miss and exit. I mean, I went straight, even though it looked like that there were exits both to the left and to the right. And for some reason I went straight. Not sure on that, because it was a four-way intersection. Usually I would turn right and continue like that. But for some reason I neglected that. So let's see what we've got here. How am I doing in here? I've got 6 left to hit 100. So getting to 100. Oopsie-daisy. Oh, actually. Oopsie-daisy. Oop. 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 We'll get rid of the crazy gray ooze. Rust monsters, gray ooze, you will just not want to bring your best cutting weapons here, that's for sure. Now, I don't see the green lights. So that's not what's here. That is, no idea what that is. Something pretty to make you want to go inside and find out that it's nothing. That's what it is. Well, that was disappointing. Now, for the other side on that four-way corridor that I'd missed before, and let's see what we have. Umber Hulks all over the place. Methods, elementals, you name it, they've got it. Actually, maybe I better... Oh, hold on, I see green lights. This is the way I needed to go. Alright. And there you go. There you go. Ah! Oh, right, that was... Alright, throw the Shadow Blade at the oozes. That wasn't a good idea. Now, where were we? Well, let's see. We've got up there, you're saying? I guess that's what it's implying. Now, is there a way to get up there? Is this going to be a parkour course? Alright, let's find out. the way up? Maybe there isn't a way up. Maybe I am just... Oh, hold on. No, that's where I came from. That's going over there. Oh, maybe. Ah! There you go. It hooks. So I was looking. Alright, now let's get rid of the rust monster. Then we could pound the rest of them. Yeah, that works. And oh yes, another one of these rooms. I like this method plus elemental combination. Sort of like a mixing of heavy and light infantry, though I suppose that a method is more like an air force. Earth affinity. Alright, I guess that makes sense. Ooh. Right. And what's up here? Oh, that I think is the place I'm looking for. Right, this is the third gate beacon. So I got all the beacons and the last of the commentaries, if it actually has any audio in it, will be probably behind in the shrine somewhere. And I guess I'm going to be facing 21 more foes after I enter the shrine, but there's always the possibility that I run into a few more things before I get over there, just by checking out this little direction. There you go. You're out. Alright, 25 left. Anything else up here? Of course. Methods. More methods. And even more methods. What all is it? And of course, rust monsters. We can't forget the rust monsters. I just like having these rust monsters mixed in with oozes. It seems to be a nice combination that they like, just to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to dislike such creatures by the time you're done with this area. I think I'm going to try to make sure that I have all this done before I get to the shrine. Oh, it's only gaining up to 150. Could there be 200 creatures in this place? Well, that I don't know. Now let's head on down here. Head on down here. This is just a circle. Oh, here's the last of the nodes. I mean, orbs.
When we played at PAX, it was awesome. It was really fun to be in front of a sold-out, massive theater packed with people who loved the game and loved the characters and cared about it as much as we did. And for me as an actor, it gave me an opportunity to bring the character of Aophel to life in a way that he didn't ever come alive just around the table.
You didn't touch the shrine, did you? Oh well. Let's just go into the shrine. I followed one more little path, and of course, I completely forgot about these NPCs. You there! Are you newly arrived? Have you found a way to escape from this place? Yeah, there's a portal node at the current entrance to the shrine that's still attuned to the temple grounds. Ah, then I'll go and make good my escape. Farewell. You run into this when you hit into the last nook and cranny of this place? Because I tend to run into these guys very, very late in the adventure. It's almost as if they appear at the last place that you look. I strongly doubt that that's intentionally done, but let's go and find that shrine. To the shrine. And it looks like it's all open now. And I'm sure there's something nasty behind here because there always is, isn't there? I mean, that was my experience last time, especially in the water. Defeated. Oh, hello. I was wondering, what? What did I defeat? Hey, you! Yeah, you guys. Oh, and throwing a gargoyle just... Speaking of Air Force... Alright, now... One last time. Once more into the breach! Based on what happened last time, maybe I could be a little bit more cautious about my approach here. Defeat the shrine's guardian, alright. That I expected to be a requirement. But what is the guardian going to be? I will. Oh, that big lump over there. Not too sure what that is, but I guess we'll start out with the Mudmen. I am sure that this is not the main thing I have to fight, because that looks like a colossal earth elemental over there. And that would be appropriate for this place. Well, it looks like at some point in here I managed to get the last of the monsters out there. Hi, whoopsie daisy. I mean, compared to that ice dragon, that was simple. Actually, compared to the dragon that we had in this temple, that was simple. Well, that was anticlimactic after the rest of the place we went through. Ah. Well then, that's redone. That just leaves the air temple, where, if I recall correctly, I'm going to need to do a little bit of mountain climbing. We'll find out if that's true in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays The Alchemist.